Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. A Star is Born. I don't know, not one that I was like, ooh, can't wait to see, but I mean everybody else has said what a fantastic movie it is. IMDb has it at 8.2. Some Kimmel Irish Pub subscribers have already told me this is a great movie and they can't wait to hear my review of it, and now's your chance. So evidently it's about a veteran star, musician, singer, something like that, who helps a younger star rise to fame, even though this veteran star is struggling with alcoholism or something like that. So that's basically what I read, and their career is going down. And more importantly, who's in it? Lady Gaga, in her acting debut, I believe. Bradley Cooper, you know, I like Bradley Cooper. Sam Elliott, who doesn't love Sam Elliott? Andrew Dice Clay, Hickory Dickory Dock. Dave Chappelle, Alec Baldwin, just to name a few. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes, a little bit of an investment, but that's what I'm going to do for you. I'll let you know how it goes, give you a better idea of the synopsis in a couple minutes, probably right after this thing goes away and comes back, whatever, and we'll see what it's like, alright? So stick around. Hey everybody, want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching A Star is Born. We're at the 55-minute and 44-second mark. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes long. It's also a remake. I think it's the second remake. I think Judy Garland was in the first one, or in the older one, and then Barbra Streisand and Christopher Christopherson was in the second one. I kind of remember that with Barbra Streisand. I don't think I saw it, but for some reason I thought of her when I saw this, and so this is the third remake. This is Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. And one thing I was just researching before I checked in with you was, and we obviously know Lady Gaga sings, but Bradley Cooper, he took 18 months of vocal lessons in order to sing this, and he's pretty cool. He's pretty good in this. I wonder if I could take 18 months of vocal lessons and sing like that. Probably not. But anyway, essentially Bradley Cooper plays a rock star or a country star, something like that, whatever, and an alcoholic. And he is on his way to the airport, stumbles into a bar before they get to the airport, and that's where Lady Gaga is singing. He meets a guy, he's like, you gotta hear my girl. Bam, she sings. He falls in love with her voice and falls in love with her. And because of that, then they start building a relationship, but he brings her out on tour. He asks her to come to one of his concerts, and while they were initially hanging out, like she shared with him one of the songs she wrote or was thinking about writing, whatever, he has her come out to the concert and wants her to get on stage and sing with him. And hence A Star is Born. This is all as soon as you Google it, it's right there. So this is not a spoiler alert. The spoiler alert are the emotions that you get when you see this all happen. It's actually, pretty neat, because I was like, wow, I was like excited for it. Kind of got the goosebumps. And they set it up well like that, I think. I think she does a fantastic job. I mean, maybe she's just acting like her because I've never seen her in anything else, but she's a pretty good actress from what I can tell, and very believable. And, Bradley Cooper's an all-star. So far, so good. I do believe what I've heard. I have not seen this yet, but I think it's going to be sad. So as I mentioned, he's an alcoholic. He has some ear problems from listening to the loud music for a long period of time. But other than that, we don't know much else. We know his history about his family life and stuff like that, and that's revealed. So he didn't have the best upbringing, but now he's a rock star. But from my understanding, it somehow gets sad. I could only imagine how it's going to get sad, but we'll see where it goes from here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another check-in, but right now they're out on tour, having the time of their lives, singing in front of thousands and thousands of fans, and just having fun and in that honeymoon stage of their relationship. So, see where it goes. I'll check back in a little bit, or I'll see you at the credits. Stick around. I'm kind of excited, but I'm also a little worried. So, let's see what happens. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of A Star is Born, and it's a tough one. I didn't cry. It gets to the point, so we know they build their relationship, they get married. I don't know if I told you that, but they get married, whatever. And he's still an alcoholic. So, I mean, you could just imagine what happens, in a sense. With, anytime you see a movie and one person's an alcoholic, it puts a strain on their relationship, of course. and the different things that the alcoholic does to upset the other partner in the relationship, kind of thing. This is just in the setting of two stars, or two. I have a tough time saying musicians. I can't even do it. You know what I mean? So musically talented people, and who one's starting her career, the other one's, pretty much at the twilight of his career. That's the only difference between this story and many others that have this aspect to it. And it, for me, and I'm not gonna really, it very easily becomes predictable. Little bit of surprise on what happens, but otherwise, you kind of gotta see it coming. Hopefully I'm not spoiling anything for you, but but I think the biggest thing about this movie, the biggest takeaway, is Andrew Dice Clay. I'm just kidding. He plays Lady Gaga's dad, who's a limo driver. Anyway, very small part in this, but he's in it. Is Lady Gaga. I mean, I thought it was phenomenal. I think Bradley Cooper did an outstanding job too. I mean, he really does transform himself into a different kind of role. The way he speaks, and the sound of his voice when he's talking, and I thought he did a great job of creating this different character that's not a Bradley Cooper normally type character. I thought he did good, and I don't know if I said how well he can sing. Unbelievable that these people have so much talent. And now you flip the page to Lady Gaga. Phenomenal. Again, I haven't seen her act in anything, but you would think that she's been doing it for years. She did an incredible job of obviously singing, but also how well she portrayed this character, and the unwavering love that she showed her husband throughout this whole movie, and the whole the whole time that they've been together. Not only does she fall in love, but she stays in love, and is committed to him, and even though he has the disease of alcoholism and is struggling with that, she sticks with him through and through. And okay, anybody can do that. I mean, that's the way it's written. But she really makes you believe that she's truly in love with this person, and that's part of her acting, is what I'm trying to say. So I think that's the biggest takeaway from this. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was great for most of it, and that's just me. Again, I think a lot of people, I know some people have been asking me to review this movie, and I enjoyed it, and I think they liked it a little bit more than I did, because it gets to a point for me where it's just, you can see the ending and you know what's happening, and all that kind of thing. So it kind of takes a downward turn, like the the rise of the relationship and the career. I really enjoyed. It's when it hits that midpoint, and it can either continue to rise or it can go down, is where it's like, I don't know. Without talking openly, I'm sure you can figure it out. But I think, I don't know, I was on an 8, and then I came back down. I can't give it a 7. I know somebody would be really mad if I gave it a 6, and I think just for Lady Gaga, well, no, just for the acting alone in this, forget the story, the acting alone, I gotta give it an 8. Phenomenal. I mean, I know this will be talked about in the Oscars. They're probably, I bet you they do a song in the Oscars, these two. They should. If they don't, they should call me and ask me my advice. Alright, that's enough. I've talked long enough. Check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear your comments. And thanks for tuning in to Kimmel's Irish Pub.